Can't have nice things.
All right, we're back.
Can't have. He breaks intros. He gets punished from arenas.
All right, we're back.
Can't have. He breaks intros. He gets punished from arenas.
All right, we're back.
Can't have. He breaks intros. He gets punished from arenas.
All right, we're back.
Can't have. He breaks intros.
Now we're going to do a sound check. Hey, listen, no echo.
Hey, listen, no echo.
You know, I might want to close my actual Twitch TV on my desktop when I start the show. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's episode 29 of the DCUO Project podcast. We're off to kind of a rocky start. That was my fault, as usual.
It's always your fault.
Just too much Warframe today, man. My mind is like blown, dude. My head is like spinning. Anyway, we're back. We've got Vagrant with us from the PC side. He's ready to talk about all the good stuff in Update 32. And we're also joined tonight by Kaiser.
It's not really joined. It's the fact that you just can't get rid of me.
You're one of the only ones who doesn't want to not do it.
Yeah, once again, we don't have Crappy with us.
It's not my fault. I like being an ass, and this gives me an outlet for that.
Well, you're good at it, let me tell you. Once again, we don't have Crappy with us. I know everyone's asking me what happened to Crappy.
Let me handle that.
Call of Duty and Battlefield 4 happened to Crappy, but he doesn't have a PlayStation 4 yet, so he's still a scrub.
If any of you are in game battles for PS3, and you hear Mr. Crappy Heel's voice over the mic, just a little FYI, him and his whole league is a bunch of campers, and you might want to break out the noob tubes. And Crappy, if you're hearing this, you're welcome.
Campers, huh?
Yes. Whole team of campers.
Oh, isn't he in something like the Major League Gaming, on a Major League Gaming team now? What are they, the professional campers or something? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about Call of Duty, fortunately. Anyway, he's away. He's been away from the game for a while. We'll get him back. Don't worry. When some new stuff comes out here soon, we'll get Crappy back. He can't get away from us, even though he'd like to. I keep bugging him. I'll bug him on it. I'll bug him every day. So,
I'll just start.
Hello, everyone, Mr. Fresh Gameplay. Now, that's a new name. I don't remember. I know Hitter Quitter. He's on our stream every once in a while, but Mr. Fresh Gameplay, I don't know who that is. Is it somebody's alias? I don't know. Is it alias of somebody? I don't know.
He is fresh.
He's new. Yeah, it's been kind of an interesting week.
Pretty fresh.
More on YouTube than DC Universe, but
yeah, the huge thing that happened on YouTube.
What's that?
You don't know?
No, I'll see this if you're talking about the same thing I'm talking about.
I think we all know what went down.
Yeah, the big drama thing that happened on YouTube.
So, Glenn, I'm sorry, Vagrant, you do know. I keep calling you by your real name. Well, we kind of started you out on the show calling you by your real name, and then, we kind of switched. Mid-show, we kind of switched calling you by your character's name.
Back to the drama.
Do what?
Back to the drama.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, we've got kind of there's a lot of drama going on. I don't really see it's any different, though. I mean, I just don't see what the big point is,
I'm staying out of it. I think both sides.
Both sides are wrong. Both sides are guilty.
Over time, have made mistakes.
Yep.
I'm staying out of it. I don't.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. I had to post a couple of comments on some people's channels. I just think they're being a little hypocritical, but oh well. It's everyone pile on Smile Before Death, and it's like they act like he's the whole problem. But man, every time you play the game, you hear somebody talking trash.
I'll just give these two criticisms.
Do what?
I'll just give these two criticisms, one to each side. Smile went overboard when he got recorded in that voice chat, and he's made mistakes, and he really needs to make a public apology. But on the other end, people attacking him like Nimbus, you know, that 11% retention you keep talking might be the people only clicking on his video for a few seconds to hate on him that all come from your channel.
Exactly. That's a good point.
All the haters who are only
Right.
clicking and pausing it after 2 seconds just to leave like smile before chav, smile before drag, and all that, that might explain it.
Yeah, and you know, there's
But
only
both
so
sides
much.
are
I know
talking
if I was a YouTuber and somebody had a whole channel that was constantly devoted to that. Now I don't mind the trash talking. You know, the funny.
Sometimes it just goes too far.
The funny PvP trash talking, but you know, you're talking about. I don't see anybody making a big uproar over Nimbus Yosh, who it cusses out young kids in Call of Duty. He cusses out their grandmothers. He posts people's Facebooks on his YouTube channel. He calls people white trash. He calls people every name under the sun. But it's all well and good
But
when
like
he
I
does
said,
it.
both sides have made mistakes.
Yeah, it's all well and good, and he can.
Some mistakes bigger than others.
He can sit there and make slurs about you know, a YouTuber all he wants, and nobody says a word about it. So I finally said a word about it, and that makes me a racist. Wow, really? You guys just need to. You know, it's the classic case of if you can't take it, don't dish it out. And basically, we have learned that these guys can't take it. They can dish it out. I've seen. You're telling me that Team Awesome and Gravity, they don't sit there and talk shit to each other and have big spats all the time within their league. But when Smile does it, it's a problem all of a sudden. We can't put up with it when Smile does it. But when other people do it.
Like I said, though, Smile's big mistake was that video he got caught like in voice chat. He does have to apologize for some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Smile's a hothead. He admits it. He has some anger issues. He knows that. He shouldn't let them goad him into that. You know, he knows they're setting him up. They're recording with terrible audio quality, by the way. They're recording the voice chat just to set him up. I mean, everybody's ganging up on him just to set him up.
I couldn't understand that at all.
It was hard to understand who was saying who. All I know is at the very beginning of the audio chat, Smile was saying, calm down, I don't want to argue. And this guy kept calling him a cunt. He kept calling him a fucking cunt. And I go off on the dude, too, talking about Ivy Seeker. And then the rest of the Team Awesome jumps on him, too. I mean, yeah, and they know that Smile has a short temper. They know that he you know, they know he's not going to sit there and take it. That's why they're just goading him into it. So it's not like Smile just got on the microphone and started cussing everybody out. They antagonized him to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, his only problem now is he's kind of dug in a defensive hole because he doesn't even have orbit right now. It's like he's kind of on his own from almost everybody.
But he's been on that doesn't even matter. He's left leagues. Those guys go in and out of those leagues. They change leagues all the time. It's not a big deal. He should have never went back to their league. He's doing fine with his YouTube on his own. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be in that league and everything. I know he likes to play with those guys and everything, and you know, but if everyone hates him so much, then why do they play with him? Why did they even? You know what I mean? I don't understand. You can't hate somebody one day and then just like everything's cool the next. I mean, if you don't like the guy, don't play with him. It's that simple. But quit bitching about him and quit making up fantasies about his YouTube channel.
I think both sides need to.
No, I agree. I agree.
Both
100%.
sides have made mistakes. They just all need to chill, dude.
Well, I did a couple things today, kind of behind the scenes to try to work on it a little bit. So I don't know. I feel like we can provide an outlet to try to maybe mend things and, you know, get things right. So who knows? But as far as, you know, Nimbus Yosh getting a pass on everything, being one of the worst influences on the community, I just don't understand that. And then you guys got guys like Super Patriot, who when I bring up the subject, he automatically changes the subject. He won't even talk about it. He won't, you know. So anyway, we got that out of the way. Enough with that. who cares? We're moving on. So we could probably talk about that for an hour, but we're not going to.
I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
I've given my opinion.
I
Both
said my
sides
two
have gone
cents,
a little far.
you know.
Small doesn't need to apologize, but that's it. You all figure it out yourselves.
Well, I got some messages today saying there was a couple of people going to unsub from my channel just because I made a few videos sticking up for somebody lying about his YouTube channel. I'm not sticking up for Smile. I'm sticking up for just his YouTube channel. I know he doesn't buy subs and I know he doesn't buy views, so I stuck up for him. I mean, I'm not sticking up for his character. I mean, the guy, he's his own person. He can, if he wants to act angry and go off on him, let him do it. That's his business. But don't act like he's the only one in the game that does it. There's tons of games. You see racial comments. You can log on the game on the on the PlayStation side. You can log on the game almost 24 hours a day and wait 10 minutes, you'll see a racial comment. So, you know. And I'm not racist for making videos about Nimbus Yosh. I'm nothing of the kind. I'm not a racist person. I have friends from all walks of life, so I just wanted to say that too. So
I think Nimbus goes too far with his trash
Oh,
talk.
of course he does. But no, it's funny and entertaining when he goes too far, you know. Anyway.
It figures that dude
Who is
plays
Nimbus?
Call of Duty.
I'm not even gonna.
Figures that dude
You'll
plays
figure it
Call of
out.
Duty.
Just go to YouTube and look for X Darkwing 104X. So anyway, let's get on with what's going on with the game. Vagrant, did you want to talk about what is happening, some of the new announcements with Update 32? And we'll back
Nature
you
and
up.
Sorcery revamp.
We'll back you up here.
Nature and Sorcery revamp. Crappy's gonna be super disappointed with that.
Why?
Wait.
Like one of the first things they said on FML was they were like, so Nature and Sorcery revamp, but there's gonna be no visual effects like upgrades.
Wait, Vagrant,
So
you kind of had a little spark in your voice when you said that. Like you were kind of happy that Crappy would be miserable about that.
No, I just think it's funny.
I heard they're fixing sorcery, so that instead of the useless summoning tree, both trees are now summoning trees.
What?
That would suck.
Let's just finish it off and be done with it.
But I was gonna say, like, they basically confirmed that they didn't add any kind of new visual effects to it.
Right.
So that probably means they didn't add any new spells. So what they mean by it is probably it's all just like adjustments to current skills.
Which is actually a problem because certain skills are friggin' pointless now, like transmute objects.
Exactly. So like
Right.
I don't really know how that's gonna work. Because like I said, they basically said there's no new visual effects, so that means there's no new animations, new spells. I guess we'll have to wait and see when it hits the test server for the Nature and Sorcery revamp. We all know that nature is fine though. It's just the shapeshifting tree that was useless.
Yeah, nature doesn't really
except
need,
PvP.
even on the visual side, I don't think nature really needs anything, does it?
Not really. Nature was fine the way it was. It's just
Sorcery needs it.
Yeah.
It was shape shifting that needed a bit of attention, but it was sorcery more than anything.
Sorcery, they need to make it relevant again, especially on the DPS side.
It's super gimped right now. I play sorcery DPS right now, and it's
It
weird.
is.
You have to do things.
Yeah, they really need to make it relevant again. They really do. So, I mean, we know they changed the visuals in Fire, right? Fire and Ice. They did a lot of changes actually.
Yeah,
They even added.
there was new spells. There was new
Yeah.
effects. There was
So
Ice had a power interaction for like once, because it was basically like Frostbitten barely did anything until the Fire and Ice update.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting some visual changes and just spell changes, especially on the sorcery side. Big
Yeah,
time.
I'm really hoping that what they mean is just no art update for it. but they plan on adding and removing spells because there's just like 4 or 5 spells that sorcery has that just don't need to be there
Right.
anymore.
If they don't,
Like for instance, summon Guardian, Fury, and Watcher all need to be converted into one spell.
Right.
Because there's just no point in summoning. There's just no point in having 3 spells. They can all do the same thing depending on your role.
Yeah, they're just kind of filler. Just kind of filler content, basically.
Yep.
Yep. But no, I agree with you on that.
it depends.
Well, PvP.
The Watcher gets used.
Obviously, yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean,
Just
Fury
get rid of the other
sucks.
2.
Guardian sucks.
Yeah.
Well, Fury they could fix by just speeding up some of his moves, improving the AI. They could tweak him. Guardian, why don't they just make him like Brick is for the tank? He has a damage absorption where some of your damage is transferred to him while you got him out. Like, there's
What would
stuff
be
they
the
could
point
do
of
with
Earth,
him.
then. That's something that makes
Sorcery's
Earth
not a
unique.
tank, but it's something that Sorcery could use to give itself extra survivability. Which in turn would make Grand Summoning useful, because then you'd have the Watcher to heal, you'd have that thing reducing your own damage, and the other one attacking. And it would kind of give it purpose.
I agree with you.
We'll have to wait and see. I don't. In my
There's
opinion, the pet system in this game just
Okay,
pets don't attack enough to make.
here's
them
a fix for
useful.
Sorcerer
Right.
right now. Make it top tier. Final Ruin, just make it act exactly like Photon Blast. You'll have sorceries everywhere.
that would make it relevant
Would.
again. There's
Yes.
no doubt
Would
about
have
that.
sorcery
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes, just make Final Ruin into a Photon Blast, and you're good to go.
Final Ruin into Photon. You're gonna get a lot of hate.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Anyways.
And a lot of people that want that.
People hate Photon Blast.
There's
Oh,
lots
no
of-
kidding.
There's lots of PvP changes coming. Game update 32. Lots
Hey,
of
there's
good
one I
PvP
didn't mention to you,
changes.
Count.
Well, what
You know,
about the wolf form? Before we move on, what do you think they're gonna do with the wolf form? Because that was like one of the anticipated things for the nature
They'll-
update to fix the wolf form.
They'll either nerf it or buff it. But in my opinion, it doesn't need a buff. It
Doesn't need a buff.
It rapes in PvP, dude.
Yeah,
Have you played Werewolf form in PvP?
Uh-uh.
Oh my god.
I've played
my
against
God.
it. Yeah,
Oh my god. You'll hit players for like 5k in a full combo. On top of your dots and your clips. Wolf form's ridiculous. It doesn't need to be touched, in my opinion.
does it look any better on the update 32
I don't have a
or
nature,
update 31? I didn't mean 32. I meant 31.
I don't have a nature character at the moment.
okay.
I might go to nature to finish Punchline before season 2 starts. Season 2 PvP.
Yeah, let's go. Let's move on to that then. We have
Whole bunch of PvP updates.
a whole bunch of PvP updates. It's going to make a lot of people happy.
Here's the one that surprised me, though. No more lockouts on rewards.
Right.
Like every other MMO out there.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have not put a lockout on PvP.
Yeah, no, I think
it didn't make sense to me.
to me it didn't make. Well, they're trying to push the replay badges.
It was
think.
dumb. They shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, a little
They
bit.
did that.
Little bit.
I was like, why? I could give you like 6 MMOs that don't ever lock you out of PvP.
The only problem is, when they start the next PvP season, everyone's going to be fully geared in probably 3 days.
Who cares? That's how PvP works.
Well,
If
that's
they
kinda how it
spend
is
all
anyway.
day-
Yeah.
if they spent all day
Yeah.
playing PvP matches,
Hell,
Then
Kaiser, that's
they-
PVE too.
yeah, they earned it. So
Yeah.
No, PvE still got lockouts. I get to run my content once a week.
Yeah, but
yeah, but just
replay badge.
how about this? A successful MMO like World of Warcraft allows you to keep playing your PvP arenas all you fucking want.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why they might be successful.
No, I agree. PvP
Warcraft, wait a
shouldn't
minute.
have locks. There should be no locks on
I-
PvP.
A
Yeah.
certain
Well,
nerd,
you should only get the
Nerd.
reward box once a week.
nerd. Nah, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
the reward box I like.
Yeah.
It was just basically like, hey, here's some extra incentive, but at least run it once a week.
Go ahead, Kaiser. What were you saying?
Nothing. I was just gonna bash on Warcraft.
Oh, I don't really like World of Warcraft that much, but there's a reason why it's popular.
Yeah.
They do things right, is what I'm getting at.
Except Miss the Pandera. But anyway.
I mean, the reasons why they did Miss the Pandaria was they did what DC is doing. They're trying to abide the casual crowd.
Right.
Oh, I thought that was just
Like-
because they had some kind of contract deal with Disney and they were promoting that Kung Fu Panda bullshit.
Like Diablo is the same way. They cater to the casual.
Yeah, Diablo 3 was... I hated
Yeah, but Diablo 3 got hate.
You don't think Miss the Pandaria got hate?
Oh, it got hate.
Got
No, I
big
just
time.
compared it to a
Hate.
Disney movie. Come on.
A Disney movie.
I mean, technically, if you want to go there, Blizzard did it first.
Yeah. Yep.
Blizzard had Pandarians before Kung Fu Panda was even an idea.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, but Blizzard didn't listen to their community and made the abomination that is Diablo 3.
Hell yeah. I agree with you there.
That might be pretty good. That might be pretty good on the PS4 though. Might be decent.
For casuals, maybe.
Yeah.
I've seen the graphics. I
a
will be
fun-
playing
it's a-
DC and Warframe.
It's a fun party game. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
It's this age's like champions.
So let's go ahead and run down all the changes to PvP. I mean,
All right, so number one, they I don't know if they basically confirmed it. I'm thinking I don't think they were gonna push it, but Moonbase is supposed to be coming back, and it's not gonna be a capture the flag map anymore. And I'm just like, why? Please make it a.
No, the way he said it, I thought he said a whole new moon base. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
even
like-
the same map no more. It's like named moon base, but I think the whole map has been changed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that it's not capture the flag anymore though.
I mean, are they
just changed the
replacing
whole
it
map in
or
general.
is it a
No,
new map?
It's gonna be a new game variant. So I really hope it's not something like fucking like deathmatch or something.
Well, that's what Hitter Quitter. That's what Hitter Quitter just said in the chat. He said it's going to be deathmatch.
That's so stupid. We already have tons of those, and it's one of the reasons why in most arenas or Legends maps, when you go in, no one's fucking playing objective. Because everybody's like, oh my god, it's team deathmatch. And I'm like, no dude, it's bomb squad. Get in the fucking suit.
Get in the suit.
It's one of the biggest problems with DC's PvP. There's no variation.
Yeah.
No, there's one thing worse than going in there and seeing everyone start team deathmatch. And that's queuing into an arena, and before it even starts, looking to your right side, and on your team you see Nemesis. Bad sign right there.
I'm
It's
just saying.
probably-
That'll
a
never
wipe.
happen because he doesn't run. He only gets carried by his pre-mades. You know that.
I'm just saying though, like if DC wants to make PvP like something big in this game, they need to stop pumping out shit like another team deathmatch map. What's the point of having another team deathmatch map in rotation?
People,
There's none. It's just oh, it's a different location. That's cool. I want a freaking capture the flag map, a proper capture the flag map, because it gives. I like having the sense of fun where I can just be in chat with like friends and being organized and winning based on strategy.
No, you don't.
Dude, I love that. That's
You don't.
what makes PvP fun.
You just think you do.
No, that's one of the reasons why I played other MMOs.
yeah, but you're more of a.
I've played shit ton.
You're
of
you're
MMOs,
more of a
so-
typical. You got to remember we're. We're more of a
You're the
We've
COD
come
of
more
MMOs.
from the console. So the console guys. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm getting texts on my phone like crazy.
Well, I was gonna say if DC's the casual game and like DC is supposed to be the COD of MMOs, because it
That's
let's,
kind of
let's
what
be
I'm
real
getting
here.
at. That's kind of
Yeah,
what I'm getting at. Baby.
But then here's this. Even COD has capture the flag, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, we've got Area 51.
no, wait.
Or no, Ace. Or what
In
is that?
defense of
Ace
that,
Chemicals, Arkham
in
Asylum.
defense
Yeah.
of that, even though it's been going downhill, this year's COD does not have capture the flag. It has a new mode called Blitz. So that theory is irrelevant.
I'm just saying there needs to be more than team deathmatch, capture and hold, King of the Hill.
Need team deathmatch too.
Like one of my favorite maps is Headquarters because it's different.
Ugh, I hate that.
I until they get that thing fixed where you can't interact with the item at the end where it just floats there and you automatically lose because
And
you can't
Watchtower,
grab it.
That's
Yeah.
been fixed. That's been fixed.
You sure?
Yeah, I ran Headquarters the other day.
I don't like the headquarters where you have to stop and do the terminals.
That's Hall of Doom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's Headquarters Hall of Doom and then there's Headquarters Watchtower.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And they're
that's
both
right.
different. Headquarters Watchtower is like the beginning is like capture and hold, and then the end is like a team King of the Hill, where you have to have someone holding the beacon thing while you're in your designated area.
So what's the deal with the new gear? When have they stated that the new gear is going to be here? The new season, and
Game
The
update 32.
Game Update 32 is going to be Season 2, and that there's going to be a new gear set to collect.
did they
Yeah.
hint about what the style is or what?
They already said
They-
the
they
villains
said for
is
this.
villains is Amazo
Okay,
and heroes is Red Tornado.
nice. I like that. I like Amazo. That's cool.
And variant pieces are being added to the lower ones. Like there's a variant hand piece for the punchline. And there's a few other things, and they're worth feats too.
Oh, okay. So they're adding feats as well to those.
Yes.
Okay, so there'll be a variant, like a variant checkmate. There's a variant punchline. Does it drop in the vault? The style?
You mean aeronaut and logistics officer?
Yeah.
No, the variant you'll probably have to buy, just like.
Yeah. I'm hoping they rotate logistics officer and aeronaut out, and put back checkmate and.
So
Malevolent
basically,
Knight.
punchline's going to be the next. Punchline's not going to start out on the
Punchline's
bottom.
going to be.
It's just going to go down one level, right?
Notch. Yeah, punchline's going to be bumped down a notch.
Just one level. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Well, we always refer to stuff on the villain side. Hitter Quitter just said vengeful, so yeah, we're all villains here. So
But
most of our references are from the villain side.
So let's do like a recap. New gear set, Amazo and Red Tornado.
See, I didn't know about the Red Tornado and Amazo. I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that's gonna look like. So
I like the sound of both of those. I like both of those characters anyway.
yeah,
They're both androids. That's kind of weird.
I'm
Thought I'd
pretty
throw
sure
that
they
in
did
there.
that on purpose.
Do what?
Pretty sure they did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So yeah, the no PvP lockout, so you can just PvP all day and still get rewards. Okay, so the next thing that they announced was that team deathmatch maps, a la why fucking Moonbase is probably turning into a deathmatch map, is getting when you play a deathmatch map specifically, home turf trinkets won't work.
Okay.
But it's
That
only
sucks.
for team deathmatch. It's only for deathmatch maps.
Only for deathmatch. See? Mm.
They did that because players were just like, well, I can throw everything at this guy, and he still won't die because of home turf trinkets.
Right.
Now, here's one problem I had because they announced something else with that. Here's my problem right now. The one thing they needed to fix for Game Update 32. They said they were doing something specifically to stop people from using PvP gear in PvE. Like, if you, in open world, it would act fine, but when you go into a PvE instance, it's
If you're
going to be
wearing
like your
PvP gear,
PvP
it's gonna
gear. It
lock you
means
out.
nothing.
It should have always been that way.
So why aren't they doing the same in reverse? Why aren't
Yes.
you locking off PvE gear in a PvP arena?
See,
Because
that's
that
what I'm
should
saying.
be done.
They need to do that,
That
which
needs
is
to be done now.
That should have been from day one.
Yeah, it should
if
have
you
been.
can
I'm
do
not
it one
criti-
way,
I'm
then
not
it's obvious you
criticizing.
can
I'm
do it
just
the other.
stating the obvious. You know?
I mean,
No.
okay, Kaiser, if they're doing that for PvE, you can expect at least in the future that it's going to be the same.
Well, I'm just saying, if they could do it for PvE, they've already proven it's possible, so they could do it in reverse.
Exactly.
So
Which is
we
why
need
I
that
really
now.
hope. Yeah, if they do that, my gosh, that'll change a lot.
No more
That will
glass
change a
cannons.
lot. Yep.
And for the people saying that glass cannons are fair, they got rid of them before. I remember when the Scarecrow hat and all this other might gear.
Well,
used to
yeah,
be
they
big.
got rid of all that quick.
They killed it before.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back when the average DPS had a might of like 1450, and then with all that glass cannon gear, you saw guys with like 1850, and they were just basically just destroying people.
They had tier 4 might and tier 2 instances.
Yeah, basically.
Plus, it's kind of ridiculous in PvP right now with certain power sets like, nature or something that puts a lot of dots. You just get 3 really big dots because of PvE armor on you. That's going to eat your PvP gear alive.
No, it's most prevalent with if you fight a Celestial, and you let a combo get off on you.
You know, this kind of
a combo will hit you for like 5k, and you're just like, what the fuck happened? All he's
Well,
gotta
here's
do
the
is,
thing. It's kind of going hand in hand with the armories, which somebody brought up in the chat. We're going to get to it. That's the thing I'm excited about. But since people are going to be able to do basically a 1 button or 2 button respec, why not take away the PvE armor for PvP? Why not do those changes? It'd be the perfect time. You know what I mean? It kind of goes hand in hand.
If they do that, it'll bring a lot of players to the game simply because things like this should have been in the game from day one, and it's what a lot of MMO players look for in an MMO.
It's just basically getting rid of an imbalance. It's keeping people from playing the content.
So Mr. Fresh Gameplay wants to know exactly when the game update 32 is coming out. When did they?
Well, they said that too. They said
late December, right?
No, they didn't specifically say late December. They
They just said December.
Just December.
December, yeah, because they said it's coming out before DLC 9, which is coming out early next year.
But
Which
someone
I'm
just asked
disappointed
what
about.
happened to the League Halls. League Halls
Got pushed back, obviously.
it's got pushed back. It's going to be basically, that was kind of their exciting announcement they had at SOE Live. League Halls is going to be a DLC that's going to have the dark side content in it, basically.
I was also going to say, well,
Leaderboards
they're gonna put League Halls out first, and then content that revolves around League Halls is going to be DLC locked.
Okay, so the League Halls is actually going to be in a update.
For everybody. Yeah, it's going to be for everybody.
I
but
thought they said
anything-
that about armories, but I didn't know they said that about League Halls.
Yeah, they
I
said that
kind
about
of do now that I think about it.
Oh, okay.
They said that about League Halls.
Oh, okay.
They wanted League Halls and Armories to be for everybody, but anything that involved like content things, like instances, they wanted to be for DLC.
Somebody's just asking in the chat what happened to Crappy. Crappy's still around. He's taking a break from DC Universe right now. He's playing. We covered that at the beginning of the show, kind of. We were making jokes about it. He'll be back with us.
I wasn't joking. Him and his whole league is just a bunch of campers. They're probably sitting in the corner right now on a Call of Duty map, waiting for someone to run by to shoot them in the back.
Yeah, right now he's playing a lot of Battlefield 4. Right now, there's a lot of people that we play with on the on the PlayStation side. I keep wanting to say PS3 now I have to say PlayStation side. That's kind of stopped playing the game for now. They'll be back. They'll come back.
The whole situation is pretty much, when you've got 100 or 101 CR, when you've got all the trophies from
They've got everything.
the Raven DLC.
Yeah. They've got
it's
all
like there's nothing to do.
They literally don't have much to do. There's guys in Crappy's league that have like 165, almost 170 skill points. They've got They're all 101 CR, which I'm like one piece away from being 101. I need to really work on that next week. I'm going to over actually Thanksgiving, but they're all 101 CR basically, and they're just taking a break. You know, they ran out of stuff to do, literally.
When the game update drops, they'll probably actually him and a few of his league will probably be back when that drops just to get PvP feats.
Right, exactly.
And wait to get the next DLC.
I mean, technically he could log on tomorrow, but he's just been playing other games, you know. So he may be waiting to get a PS4. He said he might try to get one in January. So he'll be back, and he'll be back on the show too. He hasn't gone anywhere.
Don't worry, Call of Duty will die out for him in a month or two. It usually goes for a few months. Someone will find something broken. The whole community will use it, and then he'll just be irritated, and he'll come back.
And here's something.
That's the way it goes.
Here's something I was thinking about. Crappy's kind of popular on our show, but if he somehow decides he doesn't want to come back to the show, we will be trying to fill that one spot. And I'll probably be putting it. This is if Crappy doesn't want to come out. I'll probably be holding like a little contest to see if we could pick up another co-host. So anybody interested, that might be something to think about, you know, down the road.
No one currently in our league is eligible.
No. Well, no, they're welcome anytime. We've got J-Man and Ninja Smurf who can come on anytime they want. But
that's not who I'm talking about.
No, Kaiser, come on, really? The guy couldn't figure out how to boot up Skype.
I told you.
The guy couldn't figure out how to download Skype. So anyway,
not him.
I didn't mean auditions. Yeah. I didn't really mean auditions to sound like we're some great show or anything. We just kind of do this, you know. We're kind of raw. We just kind of jump into this and do it. You know, some nights we prepare a little bit, but some nights we just clown around and have fun. But I didn't really mean auditions, but I just meant like people that could send in like a clip of why they would want to be on the show. If we're looking for we'd be looking for dedicated people, just not somebody that want to show up every once in a while, you know. Anyway, but that may not even happen, you know, if Crappy comes back. And Crappy might tell us, you know, screw you guys, I'm tired of your dumb show. You know, he might say that. So.
Actually, no. If that did happen at some point, we should just hold an audition in game. We'll just do it on a voice channel. And if you want to be in the audition, we'll just have them send me like a message to my in-game mailbox with 50 million in-game cash, and he'll be under.
I knew that was coming.
Like, there we go.
No, I agree with you.
Hey. It was a good idea.
Somebody just said that Call of Duty needs to die out. I agree with you 100%. I don't understand why people like get all crazy about the newest one. It's all rehashed. I mean, I don't understand really
well, I'll say this. I've played the latest one.
Yeah?
And I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying after playing enough of it, it is kind of the same stuff, but it seems a little more dull. Like there's certain imbalances to it.
Dude, you're misunderestimating it. Because when fish get close to you in the water, they move away.
I'm just gonna say this. This is the second game made by an inexperienced team that Activision has working on this. This is the B team, and I don't think they have 100% of their shit straight yet.
Dude, did you know that was like one of the things that they talked about when they were showing off that game? That the fish fucking moved away when you were swimming.
Oh my god, you got to be kidding me!
I was like, really? And I watched a video online where like someone was making fun of it, and they showed Mario 64, and the same fucking thing happens. Fish move away when Mario swims in the water.
And what console was that one on? Like
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64. Okay.
Okay.
So we're comparing Call of Duty Ghost to
there's
Nintendo
more stuff
64.
coming in Game Update 32, I think, too.
Yeah, I like how we're changing out of this topic.
Yeah.
I approve of that.
I had something to fun. I'm trying to I'm
I'm not
taking-
hating on the game. It's an alright game. It just has
Well, somebody in the chat
balances.
brought it up, and I agreed 100% with what he said. I think it's kind of the same with Battlefield 4. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say they're not going to get it for PS4. I don't know. They just
I've played the beta, and it definitely has more scale to it than 3 did. In my opinion, it just felt. I don't know. 4 is an improvement over 3, but I'm not sure that this Call of Duty is an improvement over.
Well, I guess the Battlefield 4 PC version had tons of like glitches.
That had problems. I heard
Yeah,
that.
I heard that. So I heard that from numerous sources. So
Both of them actually did.
yeah, chaotic. He thought this was DCUO. Yeah, we're talking about DCUO. We get off track every once in a while.
We got off track. You can blame it on Crappy. Go find him in whatever corner he's sitting in. Just kill him.
We've got Vagrant usually to keep us on track.
And if Crappy
he's Mr.
does,
Serious. He's Mr. Serious all the time.
If Crappy does hear this, I will take your whole league on 6-on-1. You pick the map. Let's go. Teach you how
I mean,
to play.
there's not many maps that you can choose from. Just do team deathmatch.
So anyway, what else did they talk about when they put? Well, we've got something to talk about, don't we?
Yeah.
About the Yins and Meps dropping some hints.
About DLC 9 being super, super disappointing.
Something about.
Oh my God, Vagrant!
It's like, yeah, check out DLC.
Dude,
9.
I'm just saying, it's like if fucking another game was all like, hey man, you know how there's like warriors in the game? Well, this is a warrior, but with like a different weapon. And I'd be like, wow, you're super original.
Now, what was that? On what?
I'm just saying it's because I've played so many like.
Oh, you're
online
making the
games.
reference to the new
I've played-
power.
Yeah. If it's another lantern power, I'm gonna be like, wow, you're original, guys. Nice.
Yeah,
Well-
but other games don't come with a red flying cat of death.
Who gives a fuck?
But
You
here's
need
the
Death
thing.
Star.
Here's the thing about the power. It's not really the power, the overall power I'm concerned with. It's the trees. I mean, what if they came out with, what if it is Red Lantern, Rage, or whatever? I mean, it had some really cool moves. Would that change your opinion, Vagrant? I mean, just
What
the
if
fact
it wasn't
that,
construct based?
are you basing it all on the fact that it's just the general idea of the power is just another lantern, and you don't care if what the moves are and all that stuff? I mean, what
It's the general gist that they're doing that because it's gonna make them money, and it's just a quick cop out, and I don't like that.
I think we should reserve judgment until we actually see what the power is, and see the trees and see it demonstrated.
See, like I've talked about this with my other friends that's played DC, and these are all like, you know, seasoned online game players with MMOs, and they're just like, really? That's all that they could come up with?
Well, we don't know that.
I'm just saying, if it's just another.
Well, did you say
Bring
that about
power.
Celestial and Sorcery? Because a lot of people said, "Oh, Celestial's just another sorcery," but it turned out to be good.
Except it's not.
But it turned
and
out to be.
Yeah, but I already saw what it was before then.
All right. Well, we don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose you in the game. You know what I mean? You know, since you said you're going to take a break from the game if it's Red Lantern.
It would just disappoint me so much that I would have to play something else. I'm sorry.
Nah. I mean, it's part of the DC universe. As
I'm
long
just
as it gels with the DC universe,
It's kind of like how if like Final Fantasy 14 has the Paladin, and then they released a class called the Guardian, and it does the same damn thing.
But you're forgetting one key point about this power. It's a red ring. It's not green or yellow. It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Atrocitus
Okay.
is Trocitus is
You
nothing.
guys don't get it.
Wait,
You guys
no,
don't get
you
it.
don't get it. Listen, Vagrant. So
No,
you
no,
hate
dude.
you hate the whole Green Lantern Corps. Then you don't like the Green Lantern Corps in the DC universe. You think they're all the same.
No, it's not that. It's just, dude. It's like there's a reason why. You don't understand because this is your guys' first MMO.
No, it's not. I played it. I played World of Warcraft. I played Guild Wars 2, Rift. I play all those.
Okay, that's what
I think you're
how do you
overreacting. I think you're overreacting to the power.
I'm overreacting for the same reason why other players would react, and why this game is not as popular as it should be, because they keep doing lazy things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this game is not as popular as it should be because they keep cutting corners.
Somebody just put a link to what Mogo looks like on a video. If you want to see what Mogo looks like, I think you can watch one of the, unless you're talking about video game format, if you want to see what it actually looks like in the animated, I believe it's on Green Lantern's First Flight or something, maybe not First Flight. It's on one of the Green Lantern animated movies.
He was in the animated series.
Yeah. Oh, the animated series as well. Yeah, the short-lived one.
It was actually pretty good.
It was good. It was decent. I don't know why they...
Because Cartoon Network's like...
They're
stupid.
fickle.
Oh my gosh, they are so fickle. Did you know that they might even cancel the Beware of the Batman? It's like, that shit just started. You canceled Young Justice for that.
I think they do I think they base it around like the first month of toy sales. And if the toys aren't booming, right
cancel.
away, then they just cancel it.
Yep. It doesn't matter how good the views are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how critically acclaimed the show is. It's all about them making money. So that's crazy. Yeah, Young Justice was a good show.
It was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yep.
I love that show.
That was good.
They were getting ready to go into Apocalypse too. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I know. That was crazy. I'll tell you another good show. They've canceled. We're getting off the subject here, but we are talking about.
Obviously,
we're talking about comics. I know it's not Kaiser's bag, but
I mean it's dealing with DC Universe.
Yeah,
not specifically DC.
It's kind of the point we're making. They got rid of the Spectacular Spider-Man. I know that's Marvel. The Spectacular Spider-Man, that was a great animated show. And then they brought some crappy Ultimate one on that's garbage. And then they got rid of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers. And they brought in
Disney.
Yeah, that's Disney, but they brought in the movie version of it, which isn't very good. The other one was much more like the old comic books in the 70s and 80s. I mean, it was more nostalgic. It was just awesome. Everyone loved it. I never heard one person say they didn't like it, and they cancel it. Anyway, back to DCUO. Sorry, man. Sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, hey, we could do a comic book podcast. Cricket. Yeah, I didn't hear you guys jump on that one, so. Anyway.
No, let me fix the show right up for you. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Warframe Project.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Kaiser?
Hey, seriously, this is all serious, and this is off the subject again. Sorry, Vagrant. I am, in the back of my mind, thinking about coming up with something for Warframe, as far as maybe a little show, maybe once every 2 weeks or something.
It doesn't have enough hype yet, I don't think.
I think we can make it work.
See,
we got to get on. We got to
didn't
get in
seem-
on the ground floor, man. We gotta start that shit. And
Okay, see, I can predict what
Oh no!
what he.
You're predicting again. We're all in trouble.
No, because he was about to say something bad. Let me guess. Yeah, I saw Warframe. It made me think of Mass Effect, and I was like, so uninspired.
No, I was like, the character models look ugly as fuck.
Oh come on, dude!
It's Space Ninja.
Vagrant, you gotta get a PS4, man. You've got to get a PS4, dude. You don't know.
Dude, I played it on my PC. It's the same shit.
No, I'm telling you, Warframe is much better on PS4. I play them both. I've played them both. Trust me.
Dude, all I'd have to do is
Oh my god.
upgrade my graphics card, put in a better processor,
Are.
and it's the same thing.
You are. You're
Dude, it's
frustrating, man.
legitimately the same thing.
You are frustrating. I'm gonna smack you out of this PC mode you're in all the
Dude,
time.
as someone who has built multiple
Look.
PCs,
Oh God.
Okay, since we can't agree on a game, how about this?
No.
We'll all go play Call of Duty and hunt a camper.
if it's crappy.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. Kaiser's bag is full of government cheese. Yeah, basically.
Wait. How's it?
See, I'm glad that we
plus-
can pass the time for you farmers. All these guys say they're farming while they listen to us. So
Plus, I was gonna say, like, give it a year, PC will be better than PS3. That's how it always, or PS4. That's how it always works.
I'm not. No. Back up. I am not saying that PS4 is better than PC. I'm just
talking
saying
talking about graphics.
my Warframe experience on PS4 is it's a lot more fun to play on PS4. The game flows better than on PC.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the graphics. I was like,
No.
how's that-
Yeah, we don't want to
Awesome.
get into
No.
a whole console versus PC elitist argument
No,
right
I'm
here.
not talking about graphics necessarily, Glenn or Vagrant.
Okay,
God damn
that's.
it.
I thought that's what you meant. I was like,
No.
Calm
no.
down, PC God. Calm down.
My PC gaming rig is superior to PS4 spec wise.
yeah.
Yeah, my processor,
That's what I thought.
graphics card. I got 16 gig RAM. I mean, I'm not talking about graphics. I'm just talking about the gameplay. It just seems better. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems
It's
better.
probably just because you're playing with the controller, kind of like DC.
Exactly.
That's what brings a lot of players to DC. It's
Right.
the fact that you can play with a controller,
Exactly.
and it kind of fits better with a controller.
Perfect. Now you're making sense. Now you are making sense. We kind of lost you there earlier with the whole Red Lantern thing. I don't know.
I'm just saying, it's gonna disappoint the fuck out of me.
You're gonna hang around. What else are you gonna do?
I could play lots of other MMOs. Trust me.
Terraria.
No, I was looking into SWTOR
Well,
again.
you want originality. Look at it this way. It could be worse. Spittle could get that unicorn trinket that he wants.
Yeah. What's up with this unicorn trinket? I think I know where it comes from.
It's
was a joke
the
back from the
ongoing
last
joke.
power.
Yeah, it's an ongoing joke thing.
But the problem is,
It's a bad
they've
joke.
hinted that there's going to be some kind of special trinket coming up soon, like the servo was. And at the end of Friday Night Legends, he was holding up a boxed set of 2 unicorn toys, like taunting it. I swear, I think there's a unicorn trinket coming.
I think he's just playing around.
If it does, how's this for originality? Yeah, Red Lantern, not original. Go play at your unicorn trinket, Glenn.
I'd be like, that's kind of funny because it's not an actual power.
Well, that and it's got no place in the DC universe.
It's like the Surfbot trinket that I never use. My unicorn trinket will sit in my bank.
Unicorn
I guess you got
trinket.
tired of servo not shutting the hell up.
A unicorn trinket does not play into a superhero, supervillain MMO in any way, shape, or form.
It was hilarious when the Surfbot was being used in PvP arenas, though. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Because it was giving you like 20% extra health, so people were like, "Oh man, look at my health now."
Somebody
Thought it
said
was
they're
5%.
guessing the unicorn trinket is the 3rd-year anniversary gift. Ah, what a crappy gift that would be.
Yeah, I kind of want Styles. I like
want
that.
Styles as well.
I liked the 1st-year anniversary cape. I liked that.
I want more. I want like an exclusive. Like
Well, that's
yeah, but not like that. Like a modified style of an actual character, not like an anniversary. You know what I mean?
oh, okay, gotcha.
The anniversary cape's not bad though. I mean, it's not.
Vagrant wants a Red Lantern ring.
I think he wants
the
a
more-
World
the
of
more-
Warcraft
the more-
panda.
The more you talk about it, the less that it makes me want to play this game.
Yeah, here's the thing, Chaotic. I did buy it for $60 when it first came out. And
What
then
game?
4 months later they announced, well, it wasn't 4 months, but about 6 months later they announced they were going free to play. So
Talking about DC?
Yeah, Chaotic's in the chat. You're not
Yeah,
looking
I
at
have
the
I
chat.
have the I have the physical copy too.
Yeah, I do too. Not
We
anymore. I don't
use
need
the
it
physical
anymore though.
copy anymore.
I almost tried to sell. I almost tried to trade it in at GameStop and see what they give it for me. Nothing. But
Actually, GameStop's stupid enough to where they'll just be like,
here's
We'll
20
give you, like-
cents.
we'll give you like $2 for it, and then try and sell it when it's absolutely useless if you've used the freaking
Code.
pass
Yeah,
thing.
the access code. Yeah. Left when the 3 months was over. Yeah, a lot of people left when the first month was over, but I stuck around. I actually didn't like the first 2 weeks I played DC Universe. I actually didn't like it that much. And then it kind of
I fell in love with it because it was one of the only MMOs that was being different.
yeah. I don't know. I kind of and then I finally ran with I got into like a party and ran an actual alert with a bunch of people that were actually talking about strategy, and then I kind of got into it. But anyway,
So you got carried.
yeah, like I'm getting carried in Warframe today. But yeah, I don't know. Warframe show would be interesting. Makes me go, I might start working on that. I don't know. But anyway, so what else do we have to talk about for update 32?
I think they said that the new seasonal was going to be tagged along with it too, or well, not the new seasonal, but the Christmas event.
Oh yeah, I know what you meant. The
Season's greetings.
with new base items, of course.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 new feats worth 10 points each. Probably
No, there's just the one new feat.
just the one new feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, new style. It's still going to be the Larfleas. Yeah, it'll still be the
It'll
same.
be another. Even after this will probably be for the next 4 or 5 months. You'll hear PvPers bitching about a snowman trinket. The usual shit. That damn snowman trinket.
Well, I bet you'll be able to buy it in the vendor. I wonder if they're going to be able, like they did Mr. Boo.
Oh, that'll make it worse. Oh, the bitching will ensue.
You can't use Snowman Trinket in arenas though.
No, but you could use it in duels in open world and shit. Challenge someone to a duel and then they activate the snowman trinket. They'll be bitching for days.
American Heroes in the chat. He said he just wanted to say that this week has been great for DCUO. Explain. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
He's
back to
talking
where
about
we
that.
started.
Yeah, he's talking about that YouTube stuff.
It was great. I proved Nimbus to be a windbag again. It was great. It was an easy thing to do, though. I mean, it's pretty evident, you know.
Did you have to use that clip over and over? You were so dumb. You were very, very dumb. Or whatever it was.
You are so dumb. You are very, very dumb. I actually
You
watched
had
that
to
video.
use that one clip over and over.
Well, I know Antoine Dobson. Yeah. Actually, a guy from work gave me that idea. He goes, "Why don't you use the clip?" Because I talked to him about what videos I'm going to make, and he said, "Why don't you use that clip from?" Because he just started playing DC. He goes, "Use that clip from Antoine Dobson on the internet." That's a brilliant idea. I mean, come on, you can't sit there and tell lies about somebody and not have any proof to back it up, you know, just because you don't like the guy, you know. Go back to Call of Duty and cuss out little kids. You know, that's what and grandmothers and stuff. That's what you're best at. So just leave YouTube to people that know what they're talking about.
No,
Anyway.
because Call of Duty actually tracks your stats, and his probably aren't that impressive to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, you probably pull up the scorecard and be like, "You're a beast? Wait a minute. 0.7 KDR? Get the fuck out of here."
But American Hero, while you're in the chat, I did like your video. You had a little tribute to the YouTube community. That was really good. Keep it up, man. That was a good video. Straight up.
What was that video?
As Jay would say, that's real talk. Oh, he made a video, YouTube, just kind of showing people that kind of promote DC Universe, for on YouTube because he's basically implying that there's going to be a lot of new players because of PS4. I hope there's going to be a lot of new players. PS4. What they do? Sell 1 million? I guess Xbox One's having some problems though. I guess they're having some. I guess a couple of Xbox Ones like caught on fire or something. That's what I heard.
I've heard the same for the PS4 though, so no one really knows.
Who knows? Maybe they put them on carpet or something. Or,
I can tell you this much: we're not going to get any new players unless they freaking advertise the game.
Yeah, just not put it in the store. They need to.
Well, it's funny because they're just like, "Hey, man." All these Facebook posts, like they're just like, "Hey, did you see that the game's on PS4?" It's like, "Yeah, we like the game. We're subscribed to you on Facebook. We obviously know about it. If you're gonna advertise the game, maybe you should make a freaking commercial or something
for new people." Well,
yeah,
I was a little
no one's
disappointed.
Gonna find out about it unless they start making actual advertisements.
Well, that maybe it's not in their budget, but anyway.
You got to be kidding me.
Well, here's the thing. I was a little disappointed they didn't have some sort of special promotion for the release of the PS4. You know what I mean? Like some sort of new content for the PS4 release the day of the release. You know what I mean?
That would have made it even better.
Yeah. But I know they were just basically it was kind of a treat to the players the current players just to have it on the PS4, even though they did have a couple issues for a day or two, but they got it. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, though.
A week.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The transition, it could have been smoother. That's true, but American Hero thinks there's going to be a lot of new players. I don't think there's going to be a lot, but I think it's going to get some new. I
don't think there's going to be a lot of new players simply because they don't advertise the game enough in America. Can't find out about the game unless you advertise it, which Sony does.
Well, it is one of the only free-to-play things on the PS4 store. I mean, the store doesn't have that much on there.
There's only 4 free-to-play games, I believe.
Yeah, but there's
Resogun, Blacklight, Warframe, and
DC Universe,
DC.
But
plus PlayStation 4 has this what's new category on there, and it shows what all your friends are doing. So eventually people are going to be like, hey, wait a minute, so-and-so tried this thing called Warframe. What's that? And then they're going to look it up.
Warframe's going to blow up, man. Especially
kind of got in-game advertising.
Especially how smooth that game plays on the PS4.
It does play smooth.
Yeah. There's no doubt.
And network connection seems to be really smooth.
Yep. Yeah, somebody said they have seen their ads before YouTube videos for DC Universe.
I'm talking about like TV ads.
Yeah.
Shit that would actually be relevant.
Yeah, they should do like a little TV spot,
The only time I ever see DC Universe Online ads is like GameFAQs.com or IGN, and that's probably just because my freaking history cache knows that I play the game.
Right.
So they're advertising it straight back to me.
Right. Exactly.
That's like, what's the point of that? I play the game.
Because you'll play it twice.
I play it twice. But yeah,
at
like
the same time on 2 computers.
I mean, like, there's no doubt about it. The game is not advertised enough. Like even a couple of guys on the European side that are actually like GMs agree with me that the game is not advertised enough.
Well, you're forgetting the one problem. They can't afford advertising. That would cut into Spittle's Cheeto fund.
It apparently would cut into too much crap for them to make money. They obviously don't understand.
It's
the
all about the
concept
Cheeto fund, dude.
Yeah, TV, like Aaron Arrow says, TV ads are outrageous money. I mean, they're just losing money. If they advertise it on TV, it's basically throwing money away.
They would make money from a huge amount of players coming in.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm just saying, the game's not going to
TV ad revenue is terrible. I mean, it's crazy expensive.
The game's not going to go anywhere.
Wait. You still watch TV? I thought everything was YouTube and Netflix.
I don't watch TV. Only show that I'll watch every once in a while besides sports, besides football or baseball. I don't watch NBA basketball, but is Comic Book Men. That's it. And I can see those reruns I can see them on Netflix. You know, I can miss them. Walking Dead, I'll see it on Netflix. You know, when I'm bored.
Which is often.
What? I'm never bored. I'm so busy. You don't understand how busy I am. You believe that?
Nope. Not for a second.
No one believes you count.
Oh, whatever. They believe I'm racist for some reason. I don't know why, but
Because you keep picking on that dude. I mean, sure, he's challenged with his meth and all, but leave him alone. We don't need another Smile incident.
that's true. Well, I got a new project I'm working on, so.
Does it involve the Nimbus style and a soup kitchen? And
No, it
Thanksgiving?
doesn't. It doesn't involve Nimbus at all. I have a new project I'm working on. Mending the fences.
Mending the fences.
Never mind.
Okay, Bob Vila.
I'm trying to be like Spittle and give it like a little hint. But so, what did Mep say about? What hint did he drop about the new power? Let's get back on the topic.
That it's
Red
gonna
hot
be like
thing.
red hot.
Red hot. So
I
that
mean,
can mean a
right-
lot of things.
What, magma? We already have fire.
Magma.
Lava.
Solar.
Some people still are convinced it's radiation.
Solar would be cool. Solar, like radiation, and that's why I want atomic, because it's
Yeah.
different. It's something new. Because all they're doing with Rage is they're like, well, that animation's already in the game. Let's put that up for players. Let's have them let's throw up red shit because it's already in the fucking game.
Here's
It's
a
just
theory.
it's just cutting corners.
Here's a theory for you. They threw those mod descriptions in there to throw us off. The ruthless shielding
I would love that.
and
That
the
would be
channeling
nice.
hate. That would be
No,
awesome
no.
if they
No, you
threw
know what
those
they
two
should
things
have
in
done?
there.
You know what they should have done if they wanted to troll us?
What?
Put like hints of unicorn powers as unicorn ray and shit like that.
Horn. Yeah.
Ram.
Horn bash or some. Oh, Jesus.
That would have been great.
That would have been hilarious. I don't know. I'm feeling like we missed something important. Maybe not though. I don't think you missed anything. If it is, it's your fault.
I can't really think of anything else that's gonna be coming. They said that that you can have up to 16 armories.
Is that what they said? I thought it was
16, 4 for each base that you
4
own.
for each base.
So you have to own up to 4 bases in the first place.
So 4 per base visually.
And only one is free. Per
You have
base.
to buy. You have to buy more.
You'd have to buy you'd have to buy the 3 extra. So technically, you'd have to buy 12 extra. That would be available to you if you owned 4 bases.
Okay. And you can only have 4 per base, right? Am I
Yeah.
saying that right, or
Yep, 4 per base.
that's what they said? Okay, that's a little disappointing because I wanted to have like 10 glass tubes in my home base with
Who's
different
being
styles.
unoriginal now?
Yeah, well, that'd have been cool though. Remember, I talked about that a lot, you know. So, what did you guys think about the most top YouTuber making a video for Smile? You're talking about Orbit making a video about Smile.
I didn't really think anything of it because it doesn't affect me.
Well, I think, in my opinion, I think Orbit's jumping the gun a little bit. Orbit knows Smile. I mean, look at all the videos. Go back on Orbit's channel and look at all the videos that he's called Smile a real nice guy in real life. there's a couple videos. There's a video, and I think he mentioned, like, when he was on our show, he was like, I don't understand why everyone picks on him. You know, this is when we weren't recording. I don't understand why everyone picks. I've Smile Before Death. I argue with him. I don't, every Super Patriot's like, oh, anybody that doesn't kiss his ass, he argues with. No, he argues with people that constantly just pick on him all the time. All the time. Yeah, he's a cocky, loudmouth hothead. I've told him that. I don't care if he hears this. He knows that. But he at least he's original. At least he's not a phony.
At least he's not Rage Powers.
So, I don't understand. This isn't anything new that he's like a cocky British guy. This isn't new. So why all of a sudden is everyone just piling on him and lying about him and stuff? So,
because it's what is popular right now.
Yeah, that's true. So, but as far as Orbit, Orbit knows he's a nice guy. I've talked to Smile. I've talked to him before. I get along with him. I don't agree with everything he says. We argue, but at least I don't sit there and call him. I'm not in a chat with a bunch of league guys calling him every name under the sun over and over and over and over. That'd make me mad too. How would you feel, American Hero? How would you feel about someone doing that to you? You may not like it, but you're a nice guy though. You're not a confrontational guy. Smile's a confrontational guy. He's a cocky guy. People, it's just people just don't like him. Oh well. Yeah, but a lot of those guys act the same way. You're talking that Ivy guy, Ivy Seeker. He doesn't trash talk. Nimbus doesn't trash talk. Those dudes from Gravity, they don't trash talk. Please, really? Anyway, I covered this at the beginning of the show. I'm not going to go back into it, but you brought it up, so we're done with it. But I'm not taking anybody's side. Like Vagrant said, it doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect me at all.
I want nothing more to do with it.
Who is chewing gum?
Not me.
Because this is like
nobody's chewing gum.
It sounds like it.
Nimbus was in my community. Oh, he's talking to American Hero. Why was Nimbus in that community vid?
Who?
He's talking to American Hero.
Who's talking to American Hero? Is
Chaotic.
American Hero talking? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not invited to anything.
There's reasons for that. You PC elitist.
Yeah, PC, man. Nothing ever good happens on the PC. Vagrant.
Because everybody that's playing on the PC knows what to do.
Yeah, American Hero. They were recording that voice chat and antagonizing Smile because they didn't think anything would happen. Yeah, they were setting him up. It's been coming. They always try to set him up to try to catch him and get him mad. So but yeah, nothing ever happens good on the PC. PC drama is a myth.
Yep.
But we need some new content to come out. I know that. Or I'm going to start my Warframe podcast soon. I won't do it every week, though, like the DC one, so. Glenn, we can have Glenn. Damn, I did it again. We can have Vagrant come on the show. I'm trying to break myself of that habit. We can have Vagrant come on and tell us how bad Warframe is on the PS4.
I'm sure it's a fine game. It's like one of those games that I just wouldn't like because of how the characters look.
Oh, I know him. I've talked to him many, many times. I know him. He's never done anything to me. But I don't play with him either. I'm not on the EU server, so. He's been nothing but cool with me. But Orbit's cool too. I like Orbit. He's alright. They'll patch it up.
at some point.
They've had beefs before. They've fallen out before. They'll patch it up, and then it'll be the same. Go back to being the same, and then somebody will try to set Smile up to say something angry and all that. It's like a cycle. It's happened before. It'll happen again. So you guys have anything else to add before we wrap it up? Man, that hour and 20 minutes went fast.
Yeah, it did.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen Nimbus's retaliation vids. I mean, it's basically he's a broken record. He just says the same thing. Blah blah. He's been saying the same videos for a year now. Chaotic. He hasn't changed. There's no originality. It's the same thing. This is Nimbus Shows. Blah, blah. I was going to do this, but I'm just going to record it on the potato because I'm too lazy to really do any editing off of my PVR and blah, blah. It's the same thing. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same videos. I mean, yeah, my little action figure videos are kind of stupid, but at least they're original. That's one thing I can say.
Be careful what you say. He's already punished you from arenas.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed in arenas. Woo. Why? That's funny. I think I was in there the other day. And he was online. I didn't see him. Anyway, I don't care. He might beat me in PvP. It's not going to be an easy fight for him if he thinks it is. I mean, he's got an advantage mental. I'm a healer. But, if I go Celestial DPS, I'll give him a good fight. He'll probably beat me. That's fine. I don't PvP like he does. I'm much better PvE player than he is, though. I guarantee that.
You need to make a YouTube video about this, dude. It's like some people don't understand this, but everyone needs to realize beating someone in PvP doesn't make someone right and someone wrong.
Right.
If you say some bullshit, but you beat someone in PvP, that doesn't make you right.
Right.
That doesn't prove... a PvP match. You're still talking bullshit.
Yeah. You're lying. You're accusing someone of buying subs and buying views. And when I say prove it, you go, "Oh, I'll hunt you down in open world." No, don't do that. How does that prove your statement? How does that prove your accusations? You can't prove. He'd be a terrible lawyer. That's all.
No. I love when people get butthurt and their rebuttal is, well, I can beat you in a PvP match. Like, okay, so
okay, good for you.
Congratulations, it's a game.
Yeah. I can solo heal all the raids. Can you? Can you solo troll? Has anyone asked you to solo troll the raids? No, probably not. I'm better. You're better at PvP. I'm better at PvE. There. PvE's 90% of the game. I got news for you.
That's going to get some hate.
It's the truth.
All your comments could go to Count Chocula.
9 out of 10.
I want no part of this.
9 out of 10 people. I'm not talking about how relevant it is. 9 out of 10 people that play like DC Universe are on there to play PvE. They're not there to play PvP. I like them both. I like PvP. I like PvE.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
And with Armory, I just hate respecking. I hate respecking. It's a pain.
Yeah, my one friend last night was like, "Hey man, you want to run some arenas?" And I was like,
"I hate respecking."
Then I'd have to do all 153 skill points again, and it's just like for one thing, I'd have to like take out points and freaking like small amounts of precision to put it all in like defense toughness, or like extra health or some shit like that.
Yeah, and going back to it, what Nimbus says about Smile. Well, he can't get along with anybody. Nimbus can't get along with anybody. Every single league he joins, they end up getting in a big argument and a beef. Every single league, Soldiers of Light, all those guys. He's like, well, Smile always turns on everyone. Well, so do you. You turn on everyone too. I mean, come on. I don't see the difference. I don't see them all piling on Nimbus. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's made a video standing up to that.
It's because
standing up to the cyberbully. I'm the only one that's made a video besides like guys that talk trash to him because they lost to him in a fight. But
It's
I'm the
'cause-
one that took it to a next level because I'm like, why isn't anybody giving this guy shit? He's terrible for the community.
It's because if they made a video or saying stuff about Nimbus Yosh, it's a guy that only has like 1,000 subscribers versus a guy that has 10,000.
Right.
Yeah.
More people know Smile than Nimbus Yosh.
Right, exactly.
So people would be like, "Who the fuck is Nimbus Yosh?" Like this didn't do anything for me.
Yeah,
but if they make a video about Smile, they're like, "I've heard about this guy."
I mean, you know, Nimbus Yosh has videos of cussing little kids out and grandmothers. I don't see the community piling on him. He gets a tribute. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be the guy to say, hey, you guys like to pick on Smile? I'm going to pick on somebody else. I mean, that's the way I've always been. I've always been the one to stick up for the guy that's being picked on. You know what I mean? I'm kind of I like to pick on the pop. When I was in high school, I picked on the popular kids. I didn't pick on the nerds. I went over to the popular kids and picked on them. It's like, how do you like it? So that's kind of like, you know, what I'm doing here. So people are like, why are you beefing with Nimbus? Blah. Because he's a loudmouth. He picks on everybody else. He needs a little of that medicine on himself. So, but I got nothing against the guy. You know, he's all right.
You do realize another video is coming on you, right?
I don't care. That means more views for me.
I'm just leaving it alone at this point.
Yeah, like I said. Come on, DC. We need some more content to talk about. Besides drama. Yeah, the myth busta with no proof. You put out 7 myth bustas with no proof of your accusations.
Myth busta.
Give me the proof, busta. I told him the next video put out, give me the name of the website that Smile used to buy his views. I want the name. Give me some hard proof, you know.
No. He's just going to make a video, come back to that, be like,
I'll kill you in PvP, man.
Beat me in a scrimmage match. I'll show you some hard proof. We all know where that's going.
Some hard proof.
I don't run around in PvP gear. I run around in PvE gear because I get stuff done.
Nice. I just got a piece of Sector Incendiary I didn't have.
Quiet, PC player. We don't.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
You know what?
Well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Meet me in the arena, bitch.
Scrimmage.
Oh yeah,
You're taking the PC challenge.
the PC challenge, yo. I'll meet you in the arena. And I'll have 3 guys in my group, and they'll be throwing me power back and healing me, but I won't show that in my video. And I'll go around ganking people, random guys in Gotham City, and then I'll just say it's some good player. Oh, look, it's Orbit. I'm going to make a video of me beating some random, and I'm going to say, look, I just beat Orbit. I'm going to do that. I just beat Ivy Seeker. No, I know the character doesn't say Ivy Seeker. It says...
Dude, you'd get more views if you did it if it was against Smile.
Yeah. I mean, anybody could do that. You know, come on. Come on.
Wait, did you just say anybody can beat Smile?
No, I wasn't talking about that.
I think you just said anybody can beat Smile.
I did not. I was talking about anyone can go and beat a random guy and claim it's somebody else. So
now you're calling Smile a random guy.
Stay on your damn server. Shut up, Kaiser. To me,
you heard me here, folks.
To me, he's just another.
On the hate bandwagon. Jumping on the bandwagon.
To me, Smile Before Death is just another YouTuber that puts a lot of time in his YouTube channel. To me, he's not either good or bad. I mean, he's just another YouTuber. I don't know why when Smile says something, it's so terrible when the same thing is being said in the game 24/7, but when he says it, it's terrible. Oh my God. So, you know, I just don't get it. So.
You know, I think this is somehow all Spittle's fault in his Cheetos fun.
It is.
I'm gonna blame everything on Spittle.
It's completely.
Well, guys,
his
we got to
fault.
wrap it up, man.
Aw.
Aw. I might want to run Nexus tonight. It's the only thing I haven't done this week. Nexus is
That's
the
a
only
lie.
one.
You know damn well once you get off here, you're probably just gonna turn on Warframe.
I'm not defending him. I'm defending a fellow network partner that's being lied about. I never made a video when Nimbus called him Smile Before
What are you
Chat.
talking about?
American Hero put in the chat, why am I defending Smile? I'm not defending Smile. If Nimbus was going off on Orbit calling his channel fake, I would make the same videos. It's not that I'm defending Smile. I'm defending someone that's going around trying to give YouTubers a bad name. And when Nimbus Yosh is the worst, his videos are the worst, Hero. The worst. He's got videos pulling up people's Facebook pages, cracking on their grandmothers. And, oh, I leave it in the game. No, you don't. He has beefs in every single game he plays. I watched every single one of his videos. Every single one. He's like, well, Smile puts naked women in his thumbnails on YouTube. Nimbus does the same. Nimbus did the same thing.
Super Patriot does that.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite. I mean, Smile's not perfect. Yeah, I don't like half the stuff Smile does. But I don't understand why it's any different than, you know what I mean? Why is it so bad when Smile does it? Why is Smile the villain all the time?
Okay, this is what you fail to realize. You gotta have a little sympathy for, damn, I lost my train of thought.
You suck.
No, you have to have a little bit of sympathy for Nimbus Yosh.
I do?
Yeah, think about it.
Those long hours at McDonald's.
Every of every one of his videos, Percy, his name. Internet guys are supposed to be tough guys. Percy is not a tough guy name.
His name is not
He was
Percy.
probably growing up as a kid, one of those people, one of those kids in like the sweaters. He's got his little pocket protector. Like, you know, you got like John, Joe, you know, and then like, who's that? Oh, that's little pretty boy Percy. Look at Percy in his pocket. He probably got his ass whipped on a daily basis as a kid.
That's why he's hiding behind a video game and talking a bunch of crap for 500 videos. Yeah, I know.
Your girl, Percy.
But you know, the guy is funny. I'll give him that. It's just he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to make 100 videos just piling on a guy. Come on, make a couple videos, talk some crap to him, and let it go. But don't sit there and just devote a whole channel. I mean, we've had episodes where we've given other players hard time on our podcast, but we get over it, we let it go, and we move on. You know what I mean? They're making fun of your voice.
Who?
Can you explain why Smile had always tried to bully Smile channels? I don't understand that.
Bully
Who did
Smile
what?
channels?
Yeah.
Who did what? What now?
It's in the chat.
What do you mean? What do you mean, American?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Small channels. I don't know. He never tried to bully my channel.
That's why I said in the beginning, Smile has certain things he needs to apologize for.
True.
I'm not saying one side's right and one side's wrong, but both sides aren't exactly innocent. He has done some wrong and he needs to publicly apologize, but he has been harassed by multiple people. I mean, both. I'm not saying which side has done more wrong. I'm just saying neither side is innocent, but he does need to make an apology for certain things. That's my stance.
I agree with you. I think everyone should just move on.
Yeah.
But I'm still making action figure videos. I got some action figures for some other players, too.
I just like messing with people. I like taunting certain people.
I think, you know, I think everybody needs to move on. Lately, I like your videos, American. They're cool. I've been watching your channel. I enjoy your videos. Now we can understand you. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. But
No, seriously. Him and Nimbus and Patriot need to get together, and they need to do a special potato podcast.
Oh no.
The potato podcast. Make it happen.
They'd have to do it. They'd have to work around Nibus's schedule, which every time I try to get him on the show, his schedule, he had some kind of weird schedule. I don't know.
You know,
I'm supposed to hit him at 5 o'clock in the morning or something. I'm like, really?
I didn't read the part of the contract that said we're on his time.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't read that one either. But I mean, we'll still have him on the show. I don't care. Like I said, I got nothing against the guy. He hears one guy in his comments say I'm a racist, and then he's like, "Oh, you're a racist." Where am I a racist? I mean, what? Really? The only people that made those comments, they're the true racists because they're worried about race. I don't worry about race. I don't care what color you are. If you're being a asshole, then I'm going to call you out on it. I don't care if you're purple, yellow, green, black, white, whatever. I just think Nimbus is being too much of an asshole in the videos. I really do. Yeah, but they ask for Smiles' address. You can barely hear it, but they're asking for Smiles' address. That's what they said in the video. They were like, Smile was like, "Oh, I'll get my brothers and we'll get you." And he's like, "What's your address?" Or, "I'll get you my brothers and come on over here," or something. He goes, "What's your address?" They were asking him what his address was. Yeah, they did. I could hear it. I played it. He asked what the address was. Smile at the beginning of the thing told him to calm down. Calm down. But he kept insulting him. Ivy Seeker kept insulting him. Now, I don't know that. I don't know Ivy Seeker. He's probably a pretty cool guy. I have no idea. But I heard 2 people at fault in that video. I heard a whole league at fault. They were browbeating him. I mean, Yeah, that's what Mr. Fresh Gameplay. There's a lot of trash talk in the European community. DCUO. Why is they act like Smile's the only one that does it? But it's not true. Have we beat this horse enough?
I think so.
I think I've chewed up some time talking about that. And I do apologize.
Is this Percy approved?
Percy approved.
Percy approved.
Well, that's the fun about it. It's a game.
Yeah.
So, it is a game, but you can have there's going to be drama in the game. Online games are full of drama. And I do apologize that episode 27 and 28 will not be on my YouTube channel. Twitch is deleting my videos. It's a problem, but they will be up on iTunes. I'll have them all up on iTunes soon. So. You got to see the first 1 hour on YouTube. I hate reading the chat on the...
Well, now I know what a one-sided conversation sounds like.
Yeah. Well, we got to go, guys. We're going to wrap it up. We got video games to play, man.
Final note, how much hate you think we're going to get for certain comments?
Doesn't matter. We've always gotten hate.
Yeah, pretty much.
No gameplay. We don't do gameplay.
Yeah, it's embarrassing with count going down every 15 to 20 seconds.
What are you talking about? I left. I'm right here.
He's farming.
You're right. I was actually doing Wasteland dailies.
You're farming.
Yeah, that's farming. I'm sitting on 250 marks of reality. I wish I could give you Vagrant. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. I hope we didn't offend anybody too bad. Like I said, there's a lot of drama going on this week. I put my 2 cents worth in. That's about all it's worth, 2 cents. So.
I think both sides just need to make their concessions.
Yeah, I think they'll get it resolved. It's all good. Who knows? I might have them both on the show. Maybe.
That won't end well. Look.
Maybe somebody already sent Orbit a message trying to get that to happen. I wonder who that could be.
Smile just needs to put out an apology video, and everyone else needs to drop it.
Yeah.
That's all that needs to happen.
I mean, it's happened before, so.
Make it happen, people. Come on. We don't need all this drama. Just end it.
Yeah,
Leave the drama starting to us.
Well, we like drama. We start drama, but, you know.
Yeah, leave the drama starting to us. It doesn't need to get this serious. God damn, it's just a game. Calm down. Before I start making other remarks in that weird per se voice.
Yeah. Well, we're going to end it right there, guys. Once again, Vagrant, Kaiser, thanks for joining me. I had fun. We had a lot to talk about. Hopefully, soon we'll have more.
Hopefully, we need to drag Crappy back. That's the
We
problem.
will.
You realize how Crappy could
This would have been a 3-hour episode tonight if we would have had Crappy tonight.
Oh, Crappy would have went off. He would have had an opinion on everything.
Yeah,
He would have went like, nature and sorcery, fuck.
Crappy is a guy that joins us. He's on our show. He's just kind of taking a break, so, you know. We'll get him back. He'll be back playing, so. So anyway, thanks, guys, and thanks for watching. And remember, you can check us out on iTunes. You know, if you're really bored, yeah, Percy to you, buddy. Percy, back to you. Anyway, thanks everybody joining us in the chat.
Is he in the chat?
And
Is that him in the chat or someone said
American
that?
Hero said Percy in the chat. Yeah.
Aw.
See, it's funny. Nimbus copies off of other people's personalities, and then American copies off of Nimbus. So it's kind of. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Someone needs to tell Nimbus that The Rock is a scrub.
Yeah, he can't act either. So.
Yeah.
Oh, this before we leave, this actually happened on the comments on Nimbus's channel. Since I made fun of Nimbus for copying off The Rock, the wrestler, I put a quote from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and everyone on his channel jumped me for copying Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm like, really? Your boy,
you were like, that's the bottom line. And
your boy.
Like,
I said your boy's been
wrestler.
copying a wrestler for the last year and a half, and I say one line from a wrestler, and you all pile on me. But that's the way they do. So you know.